Um, Tonight, my message is titled Emotions. Matthew West sings a song called Emotions. And in his song, he says that he doesn't want to go through them anymore. I'm sure some of us have went through the motions a couple of times and regret it, because I know I have. He also says in his song that he doesn't want to go through his whole life asking what if he gave everything instead of going through the motions. What if your life was just a big what if question? What if, what if, what if? Motions is something you pretend to do, but you aren't sincere. Like you may pretend to pray, and you may even get all red in the face from being on your face so long that that does not mean that you are truly poured yourself out to God.
That's right.
In Matthew 6:7 it says, "But when you pray, use not a vain repetition."
Right.
This means don't just pray empty words just for the sake of praying. Pray what is true in your heart.
Amen.
Ask God to help you to be sincere in your worship and your walk with Him. I don't think anybody here wants to miss out on the rapture just because we're too busy putting on a facade or going through the motions. You can sit on a church pew for your entire life, but that won't get you to heaven. That's the same thing as a motion or a facade. Acts 2:38, as we all know, outlines the apostles' doctrine, but the whole Bible is what we need to live by, not just little verses here and there. We need to live by the entire Bible.
Amen.
And the Bible is the blueprints for our lives. We cannot just pretend to live for God. We cannot just pretend to go through the motions.
Right.
1 Samuel 16:7 in the New Living Translation says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, look not on his appearance or height, for I have rejected him."
Right.
People judge by outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart.
Right.
So people in the world look at you, they look at your race, they look at your money, they look at everything that God don't look at.
Right.
People, I don't know about the rest of you, but I have gone through the motions way too many times. It's not pleasing to God, and it is just destroying our walk with God.
That's right.
I don't want to be just okay. I don't want to be just minimum requirement on the outside to everyone watching. I need to be found pleasing in the sight of God.
Amen.
Also, in going through the motions, it might be more obvious than you think that you are doing just that. New Living Translation, Matthew 7:18. A good tree can produce bad fruit. A bad tree can produce good fruit. Can't produce good fruit. Verse 20. Yes, just as you can identify a tree by its fruits, so can identify people by their actions. What kind of fruit are you bearing, and what does it say about your walk with God?
Right.
Are you just going through the motions? We need to be honest with ourselves, and most of all, not just ourselves, but God.
Right.
Not only are we missing out if we are just pretending, but other souls are we not winning because we are pretending in our own lives. I don't want to pretend no more. I don't want to go through the motions. I want to make a difference.
Amen. Good job.